Hi guys, it's Ben here. I thought it was about time that I showed my face, and what better way to do that than with a pickups video. TV and Lust recently did a video on collecting for the Wii, which was really good, and I agree with the things that he said in that. I think the Wii's a really good system to collect for. A lot of the games go for really cheap now. I just picked up a few games for like a $5 off Amazon. Do you like my retro looking mic? It's, in true gaming collector style, it's balanced on a pile of Mega Drive games. Okay, so let's get started with the Wii games. First up is Deadly Creatures. I remember getting quite excited about this game before it came out, thinking, yeah, it's probably going to be awesome. It's got some great ideas. You kind of play as either a scorpion or a tarantula, and it is quite creepy. I did have a bit of a play with it, and unfortunately, the control scheme just really pissed me off. It's more of this waggling the Wiimote stuff, and it was really unsensitive. So yeah, I can't really recommend this one. I don't know. Maybe I need to spend more time with it first. Next up, No More Heroes 2. I loved the first game, I absolutely played it to death. I thought it was really cool. Again, this game's going for really cheap on Amazon. I think it was about 10 quid. I've not played much of it yet. I played like an hour or so, and I've got to say it looks like an improvement on the first one. They've got rid of the horrible sandbox thing, which was just horribly glitchy. Next up, Punch-Out! This is a remake of the original NES classic. I have had a few goes of this. It's actually a really good laugh. Again, lots of Wiimote waggling, but it's Punch-Out, man. You gotta love it. Next up is Opoona. I've been kind of looking at which RPGs to get on the Wii, and there are a few ones that I hadn't really heard of. Opoona is one of those. I've not played it yet. It's still in its shrink wrap. Just arrived like the last couple of days. It looks quite cute, quite interesting. I'll probably do a gameplay video soon, so be sure to check that out. Next up is Knights, again still in its shrink wrap, so I've not played it. I've heard mixed reviews about this. It's kind of got some of the cool gameplay that made everybody love the original, but also some kind of diluted parts that didn't look that good. Kind of generic platforming parts. I'll check it out soon and let you know how good it is. Coming on to PS2, Digital Devil Saga. This game is part of the Shin Megami Tensei series. It's very highly regarded amongst the gaming community, especially for people that love the Shin Megami Tensei series already. I've played about 4 or 5 hours of this and I'm really liking it so far. It's very dark, very brooding, really good combat system. Yeah, I think I'm really going to get stuck into this. Whoops, there's one more Wii title here. Dead Space. This is the kind of on-the-rails shooter. I've only played a little bit of this. It looks very atmospheric, quite fun, probably worth a go. I think it was like, 5 quid or something. Xbox 360, the new Tomb Raider game. I saw the reviews of this and thought it looked amazing. I had to pick it up. I've pretty much completed it now, and I really loved it. The graphics are great. It's really cool to learn kind of how Lara Croft's story began, what made her into the cool heroine that she is. I would recommend this. Metal Gear Rising. I'm a big fan of the Metal Gear Solid series, and I know this game takes a bit of a divergence from the norm. It looks so much fun, very high, very fast-paced action and stuff. Again, still in the shrink wrap. I've got so many games to play, I don't have time. But from what I've seen of it, I'm going to love this. Zone of the Enders HD Collection. This is a re-release of Zone of the Enders 1 and 2. Again, I've not played it. Saw some great reviews online. No idea what to say about it yet. Last but definitely least is Duke Nukem Forever. You guys all know about the sad demise of Blockbuster. Well, I went like a vulture picking meat off a carcass and found this for I think it was 2 or 3 quid. You may have seen my gameplay videos of it already. It's just 12 years in the making, and it wasn't what we expected. I love the original Duke 3D. This game had a good start and it's quite comical, but it just becomes horribly generic. I mean, really horribly generic, and I've seen other people's reviews of it, just so frustrated. The loading times are unbelievable, and it doesn't even look that good to justify it. So I can't recommend you checking this out unless you kind of love Duke Nukem and have to see for yourself, which is sort of what I wanted to do. As you can see, I've got a huge stack of games to play through there. Like 3 or 4 of those are still in the shrink wrap. But anyway, nice to meet you all. Thanks for checking this out, and stay tuned.